Trade deadline just passed. Were you surprised at all that the Browns made the only trade they made was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka and a seventh-rounder for one of those always needed sixth-round picks that they now seem to have an endless supply of?
Yeah, I think that it's, really says two things. I think ultimately, Andrew Berry in the front office probably tried to attempt to make some moves. But number one, I think that this coaching staff is, really got the rest of the season to prove themselves that they're worth keeping around. So you ultimately don't want to, you know, um, tie one arm behind their back by shipping off your veteran talent on the team. So they want to give Kevin every opportunity to, turn this thing around and save his job. But ultimately, it's also kind of an indictment on the veteran talent that you thought maybe you might be able to trade away. Some of these guys are aging out. And, when you look at giving up future draft capital to acquire those guys, I think a lot of teams looked at the Browns roster and said, they were better off staying put.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're referring to the offensive line because that's the one that jumps out to me. With they got old in a hurry.
Yeah, they sure did, and that's pretty much where I'm speaking most of it to. Would be the offensive line with Teller and Pochich. I don't think Batonio was really in play to go anywhere, even though it was speculated. I think at this point he just wants to finish his career out in Cleveland. But with the other two, I'm interested to see what we have, and I think we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Behind those guys and get some youth infused into the situation. But ultimately, giving up a valuable draft pick for half a season just wasn't worth it to these teams.